Thank you so much, Honorable IT Minister Maharashtra, respected all industry leaders, distinguished guests, friends from global enterprises, and all our valued partners. On behalf of UP and as one of the presenting partners, I warmly welcome all of you. It is my privilege to speak before you and represent UP as Honorable IT Minister Sir has just now finished his talk, and he has encouraged you to invest in Maharashtra. So am I. I am here representing UP, and I am being the nodal officer of for Economic Growth Mission. I am here to convince you to invest in UP and invest in a big way. When we talk about UP, that UP is not what it was 10 years ago. Now, like earlier, we used to see UP as a sleeping giant, but now UP is one of the new growth engine of India. And those of you who would have visited UP over last, I would say 5 to 6 years or last couple of years, you would have seen the way it had changed. It had changed under the dynamic leadership of our Honorable CM, Shri Yogi Adityanath ji. So, I would talk about few numbers and also some of the narratives which we have built over the years. So, in terms of GSDP, we are at number 3, but we are next to Maharashtra, but we are competing with Tamil Nadu, and we have touched a figure of 30 lakh crore last year. Together with Maharashtra and Tamil Nadu, we all are competing under the dynamic leadership of our Honorable PM to become the first state. We, one of us will become the first state to reach this $1 trillion economy figure. And over last 3-4 years, UP, to all our distinguished guests, I would like to say that UP has achieved a growth rate which is higher than the national growth rate. It is higher by at least 3%, 3 percentage point. And this has been a phenomenal success. And not only this, in terms of per capita income, also when we convert our GSDP to per capita income, then UP, somewhere in 1980s, our per capita income was somewhere around 80% of the national per capita income. But over the decades, it came down, the declining trend was there. We reached somewhere around in 2017, we were around 50% of the national per capita income. But now over the years, the trend has started reversing, and we are now at present, over last year, we were at 53% of the national per capita income. This even 3% increase which we have achieved, this has bring a lot of confidence and energy into all our workforce. And we, in very near future, over the next 10 years, we want to reach a national per capita income figure. And by 2047, we are also envisioning, we are in the process of making a vision document for Viksit UP at 2047. By that time, we want to contribute at least 20% of the national income. So this growth story is which we are building. This is based on 5 pillars. The pillars of infrastructure expansion, industrial acceleration, innovation and technology, also inclusive growth and governance. What we have achieved, not in terms of GSDP, but we are also a top achiever in ease of doing business. We are an achiever in logistics ranking. We are number 1 in good governance index and number 2 in export preparedness. Uttar Pradesh, and this is the message which I want to convey you, that Uttar Pradesh is ready, Uttar Pradesh is reliable, and Uttar Pradesh is certainly investable. Today, Uttar Pradesh is seeing a new era. Our not only GSDP, we are focusing on access to credit, all our formalization of our MSME. We are formalizing in a big way. And our credit deposit ratio from 43%, it has reached up to a figure of 60%. Soon we aim to bring it to 80%. In number of factories registration over last 8 years, from a figure of 14,000, we have reached up to a figure of 29,000. And over the recently released annual survey of industries, some of you might have seen that in over last, in the last financial year, the recently released report, it says that among 5 top states, UP has achieved the maximum growth. Of course, Gujarat and Maharashtra is ahead of us, but UP has achieved the biggest growth in terms of the annual survey of industry and the gross value added through industries. In terms of IT and innovation and digital governance also, UP is presently home to 8 unicorns, and the state, certainly we have set an ambitious target of at least making sure that we have 20 unicorns by 2030 and then decacons by, some of the decacons by 2047. We want to establish Lucknow as a first AI city of the country. And for this, we had a very engaging discussions, thanks to Dan and Bradstreet. We had an engaging roundtable conference today morning. We also when it comes to governance, like we are utilizing AI governed dashboards, and Kumbh has been a phenomenal success, and we had used AI extensively in the management of Mahakumbh, which some of you might have also came and experienced it. The state is also investing in space technology, collaborating with ISRO, and by 2047, at present, our software export is somewhere around 5 to 6% of the national export, but we want to make sure that in coming years, over next 10 years, we at least export, and our export share is it should be about 15% of the national software export. In terms of skilling, talent, and women's empowerment, it would be very heartening to note that our female labor force participation rate, it has also increased. It has increased by 20% margin over last 7 to 8 years. Though we are still behind the national female labor force participation rate, but through the various programs like Mission Shakti, and you would be happy to note that UP is the first state to come up with the Women Economic Empowerment Index. And through all these programs, we aim to bring our female labor force participation at the rate at the level of national participation. We have our skill development program, and we are investing and very soon we will have a world-class skill university in our state. We intend to train our youth, particularly in AI, so that our youth should not be left behind in any of these emerging technology. We have also invested a big way in medical education. Now we have 80 from 42 a medical college, which was 8 years ago. Now we have 80 medical college. Every district has a medical college. And our chief minister, this was his vision, that every divisional headquarter, now we have 18 divisional headquarter, and every divisional headquarter has a university. We are also focusing to ensure that our education delivers a quality education, and at least in NIRF ranking, at present we have 8 universities in our NIRF ranking. But very soon we will have more than 10 to 15 universities in our, and this together we will make sure that this happens. And now coming to reforms and ease of doing business, we were the first state to have this Nivesh Mitra. We also have Udyami Mitra, we have positioned one of the CM fellows who will be there to handhold any of the investors, and he will make sure that all the clearances and permissions are given in due time. And whosoever, some of you must have invested in UP, we will make sure that you will not have any discomfort when you invest in UP. We have decriminalized most of the earlier acts, and we are again one of the fastest moving states in decriminalization, and making sure that our labor reforms and other things we'll make sure that all these are investor friendly. We have also implemented 100% of the BRAP 2022 reforms, all 352 recommendations. We have made sure that we have implemented that. This includes more than 1,000 policy and regulatory reforms, reduction of more than 4,500 compliances, and decriminalization, as I was mentioning, decriminalization of 577 provisions. The state is now fully integrated with the National Single Window System. We are also coming up with our Single Window Act, which will further ease doing business in UP. We'll have a new version of Nivesh Mitra 3.0. Very soon it will be launched in next 15 to 20 days. Now, like the backbone of the growth, infrastructure, you know that Navi Mumbai, you have this international airport which has come up in Maharashtra. But very soon, like we will have an international airport. Again, we will be competing in that. And we will have an international airport which will be soon operational in Jewar. We have at present 5 international airports. We have 13 domestic airports. As you know, like when it comes to expressways also, like we have connected completely like from Bihar to Delhi. We have like Purvanchal Expressway, Ganga Expressway, and we have 7 expressways which are functional and 6 expressways which are in pipeline. And in years, like in a couple of years down the line, we will have 55% of the expressways of the total country's expressway. It will be in UP. So this is going to be a great achievement in terms of infrastructure. So like through this civil aviation, roads, connectivity, we are making sure that whenever the industry and whosoever manufacturing, you will not face any difficulty in exporting and your connectivity to the ports. We are fortunate that we are at the junction of AKIC, that is Amritsar Kolkata Industrial Corridor, and Delhi Mumbai Industrial Corridor. And we have this multimodal logistic hubs and multimodal transport hub, which is coming up in Dadri Greater Noida area. We want to leverage that position, and with this international airport coming up, we want to position Noida as one of the export hub of our country. We also have our first inland waterway, which is in Varanasi, and we have number of of course we have defense corridor, and we will have a MRO hub which will come up with Jewar Airport. Apart from this, along the expressways, we are developing 27 integrated industrial and logistics corridor, and that will give enough opportunity for like investors like you to come and invest as per your requirement, as per your finances, and depending upon the domestic consumption, you may want to locate somewhere where the domestic consumption is high. So these are the things. Our Invest UP program and Invest UP organization, we have in the state, we have established deep global linkages with Japan, Singapore, UAE, Europe, Taiwan, South Korea, and other. We have dedicated relationship manager and district teams who offer end-to-end handholding. For global companies looking for reliability, speed, and support, Uttar Pradesh is becoming the preferred gateway to into India. We have also, in the morning, we spoke about the Global Capability Center, and we have our GCC policy is there in place. Soon our guidelines will be out, and we want to encourage more and more investors to invest in GCC, and we will have IT parks, two land parcels we have identified, and very soon we will have IT parks there in not only in, of course we have IT parks in various places, particularly in Noida, but we want to promote Lucknow and Kanpur corridor also as one of the destination where you can bring in investment in software and GCCs. And our GCC policy is we have benchmarked it to all other states, and we do feel that this is one of the best policies and incentives which can be offered to you. So in nutshell, I will sum up that I am of course here to convince all of you that UP has completely transformed over last few years, be in terms of law and order, be in terms of power reliability or infrastructure. We are one of the, I would say that we are one of the best performing estate and best growing estate, and you must, in terms of domestic, consumer also, we have the largest consumer base, and you should also not miss this opportunity to invest in UP. If you will come to UP, then certainly you will have this much I can guarantee on behalf of my Honorable CM and all other officials and ministers, that you will have a lovely experience when you will invest in UP. Thank you so much. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.